Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this afternoon for Bella's presentation on sustainability learning using Pioneer at Work. As part of the 2021 Sustainability Conference, I'm really excited to have you all here. My name is Emily Skosid. I'm the Sustainability Program Coordinator and worked to put together this suite of speakers today and also tomorrow. If you have not joined us yet for one of our sessions, they have been fantastic. And we will have another fantastic suite of folks showing up tomorrow. But for now, I would love to pass it over to Bella to dive into this work. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for the intro, Emily. I really appreciate it. And hello, everyone, and good afternoon. Thank you for joining today's campus update on how to continue or embark on your sustainability learning journey in Pioneer at Work. As Emily mentioned, my name is Bella Piccolo, and I'm the Learning Program Coordinator on the People Development Team in Human Resources and Inclusive Community. One of the reasons I'm excited to participate in the Sustainability Conference is because DU has this amazing tool, Pioneer at Work, where employees can kickstart their learning and professional development. And I wanted our community to know more about it. In our roles, we all want opportunities to grow, and what better place to start than the system DU has invested in? That's what I want to spotlight on our call today. In this presentation, I'll give a high-level overview of Pioneer at Work and show you how you can start or sustain your learning journey with a specific focus on sustainability training content. So here are our learning objectives. At the end of the training, you will be able to recognize the connection between Pioneer at Work, sustainability, and your professional development, apply what is learned to register for the sustainability curriculum and playlists in Pioneer at Work, and add training to your professional development plan. We'll also have poll questions and a demo of the system, so this training will be very interactive. When I was putting together this presentation, one of my main goals was to identify how the system, sustainability, and professional development all came together, and this equation helped me conceptualize it. First, we have Pioneer at Work. Following transformative direction 4 of DU Impact 2025, DU has advanced our institutional structures and become more agile and networked with this new system. We launched the newest feature of Pioneer at Work, the Learning Management System, or LMS, in August of last year. And this has ended up being the perfect platform for the Center of Sustainability, which is the second part of our equation, to add their training to. This has allowed me to go in and put content, including videos, tests, and PowerPoint presentations into Pioneer at Work. And it's a really robust curriculum that the Center for Sustainability has created. And when you add all of this together, Pioneer at Work plus the Center for Sustainability training equals your professional growth. You can register for this curriculum, playlist, and create a professional development plan that capitalizes on the Center for Sustainability's curriculum and shows your manager and unit that you're committed to having an impact on sustainability initiatives. Let's learn a little bit more about each part of this equation. First, we have Pioneer at Work. Pioneer at Work is the talent management platform for benefited and non-benefited faculty and staff. This system is the university's performance management system and LMS, and the goal is to have all employee learning housed in this system at some point. For the most part, Pioneer at Work has replaced Canvas as the system for employee learning. As part of DU's commitment to professional development, we've contracted with LinkedIn Learning so we can offer over 15,000 courses in Pioneer at Work, which are free to all DU employees. The LinkedIn Learning courses are an excellent way to search for training on certain software, skills, or even sustainability. For example, if I searched for sustainability in the system, I would get results such as sustainability strategies and the employee's guide to sustainability. Within Pioneer at Work, you can also find training created by people at DU, such as our new employee training and the professional development series for sustainability. Training can also be assigned to specific audiences such as new hires or sustainability council representatives, so the right employees receive training that is relevant and timely to them. Pioneer at Work also offers playlists for just-in-time learning, like watching a video on how to upcycle old shoes in the Center for Sustainability's different playlists. Microlearning is still learning, so don't count out playlists. And what are some of the benefits of using Pioneer at Work for your training and professional development? Well, these are the ones I wanted to highlight. First, all of your learning activities are documented in one system. You don't have to navigate back and forth to Teams, SharePoint, LinkedIn Learning, or even your email and try to remember what you've completed and when. The system makes tracking your learning easier. Next is the transcript. The transcript captures all of your learning activities, which can be useful for highlighting professional development during performance reviews. You can also navigate between an active transcript, which is training you've been registered for or assigned, and completed transcripts to see all the progress you've made on your learning journey. Finally, you can add training to your professional development plan in Pioneer at Work, showing you're committed to making sustainability part of your own professional growth and learning. Let's take a look at the next step of the equation and ground ourselves in the functions of the Center for Sustainability. The Center works to provide a deep understanding of sustainability topics through professional, personal, and leadership development opportunities, such as joining the Sustainability Council, which help guide and shape the policies and programs that bring the university closer to the goal of carbon neutrality by 2050. The Sustainability Council also completes professional development training. In fact, members of this Sustainability Council received the curriculum that I'll be demonstrating later today. Another way the Center for Sustainability supports professional development is to work with campus partners to infuse sustainability into operations, goals, and programming. Whether it's waste, energy, mobility, or food programs, each of us has a part to play and to use larger sustainability strategy. You could even make programming on sustainability topics one of your professional development goals. The final step of the equation, your professional growth, is where Pioneer at Work and the Center for Sustainability come together, and I've included a screen. Professional growth can include the curriculum, playlist, and adding training to your professional development plan. First, we have the playlist. I'm getting ahead of myself. First, we have the curriculum. The Sustainability Professional Development Curriculum is designed to provide background and context to members and volunteers with the Sustainability Council or any other employees who want a deeper understanding of the university's sustainability efforts. This curriculum also provides details on how the center's work fits into the broader sustainability efforts in the region. Topics in this training include why sustainability, what is DU doing, social sustainability, ASH stars, which is how DU reports on our sustainability efforts, and sustainability in Colorado. This course in Pioneer Work includes videos, PDFs, and quizzes to check for understanding. The topics can also be completed in any order, so you don't have to start with the first section. You get to pick where you start on your learning journey within this curriculum. Next, we have our sustainability playlists. Playlists are collections of learning content curated by users to easily share their knowledge with learners in a path-like structure. And you can kind of think of it like a YouTube playlist. Learners can consume and follow playlists created by other users they admire and use the suggested training in the playlist to develop their careers. The sustainability playlists we'll see today are a combination of YouTube videos created by the center, as well as PowerPoints. You also have the option to follow playlists and can access new content as it's updated. The playlist is then added to the following tab on the My Playlist page. And perhaps most important, there are development plans. So it's great that the system has this training, but how are we being intentional about what we're learning? Development plans allow you to manage your growth and development as an employee. You can create objectives which consist of training items from the LMS and also add free-form job-related action steps. After creation, you can view and manage those components to track progress. So all of this sounds pretty great, right? What I'd like to do now is a demo of how to access all of this in Pioneer at Work. But first, a poll question. How do you access Pioneer at Work? That's okay. So while there is a link on the People Development website and there is a link in emails from learning@du.edu, logging in through Pioneer Web is the easiest to make sure that you're directed right to the single sign-on page to get into Pioneer at Work. So for this demo, you're welcome to follow along in Pioneer at Work if that's your learning style, or you can come back and watch this recording a little bit later. So let's dive in. All right. So when you log in to Pioneer Web, you'll navigate to the Employee tab, and then you'll scroll down to this Pioneer at Work link. You'll then be directed to a single sign-on page where you enter your email address and your Pioneer Web password. And once you log in, you'll see the Pioneer at Work homepage. And I know since about 40% of you haven't logged into Pioneer at Work before, what I'd love to do is orient you to the homepage a little bit so you can understand how to navigate the system. And then I'll show you specifically where to find the professional development content. So first, on the Pioneer at Work homepage, we have the search bar. This is my preferred way to search for training. It's fast, it's easy, and it's at the top of the page. Next to this, we have the navigation menu icon, which allows you to navigate to certain areas of the system, mainly learning, which includes the playlist, transcript, and events calendar, and performance management, which includes goals, development plans, and performance reviews. And if I want to close out of this, I'll click on the X, and that'll take me back to the home page. When we scroll further down the page, we see this box called Your Action Items. Your Action Items is where you always want to start when you're in Pioneer at Work, because this has a list of things you need to do, like performance management tasks, any training you've been assigned, or any training you've registered for. And you can see from this example that I have a lot of training. If you want to view your entire list of action items, you'll click on the Your Action Items text, and that will pull up all of your training in addition to the 10 items listed here. To the right of this box, we have special announcements, which contains announcements that are relevant to anything that's going on with the system. As we scroll down a little further, we'll see two boxes: view available courses and trainings, and a training calendar. So this box, view available courses and trainings, is another way to search for training in the system. You click Get Started, and then you're directed to a learning search page where you can search for all of the learning in the system. Once again, I prefer the search bar at the top, but you can also search for training by clicking on Getting Started. And then we have our training calendar where you can view instructor-led and virtual instructor-led training. Going no further down the page, we have Your Profile, which is where you can view information specific to you. So for example, I can see information about me, information about who my boss is, and then there's also these two great tabs where I can add my resume to the system. So I can add education, my current position, professional experience, and also career preferences. To navigate back to the home page in that row of widgets, I'll click on the Pioneer at Work logo. And regardless of where you are in the system, clicking on the logo will always take you back to the home page. So we took a look at your profile. Now let's take a look at your employee transcript. This is where the training is. And this is where you'll be a lot when you're reviewing your own training. So I'll click on View. And I can see all of the training that I've been assigned or have registered for. And then I can, as I mentioned earlier, I can toggle back and forth between my active transcript and my completed, and my archived transcript and my completed transcript. All right, I'm just going to close out of that. The Your Tasks widget has performance management tasks and surveys. This probably won't be accessed very much, but from time to time there are action items in there, so that's why we've included a widget for it. Then we have Your Goals, which is how you can view all the information related to your job goals, and this can be updated throughout the year. And we have Your Development Plans, and the professional development plan that you create is all about you. And again, I'm going to show you today how you can add sustainability training to your professional development plan. And the last thing I'll address on the homepage is resources and user guides. Where would we be without information to help us out when we have questions? So this section highlights the different modules within the system. So learning, performance management, succession planning, and compensation. And there's user guides and contact information for who to go to when you have questions. So that is a quick run through of the Pioneer at Work homepage. And now we're going to search for sustainability training. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is click on the search bar icon, and then I'm going to search for the word sustainability. And I'll know that I found the curriculum when I see this book icon next to it. So I'll click here. And then I'll be directed to a page with training details. So this includes background on the training, learning objectives, and then I'll click on open curriculum. And in this case, I had already registered for the training, so it's on my transcript, but let's take a closer look at what's in there. All right. So once again, I'll see information about the training, the learning objectives, and then I have two different ways that I can navigate to the training content. I can click on the left-hand side of the screen where there's a menu for the different sections, or I can click on view details. So I'm going to click on why sustainability over here. And then I can see that in this section, there's a video and there's a material, which can be a PowerPoint presentation or a PDF. So for example, I'll click on launch. And what's great about the system, I don't have to leave it to go to SharePoint to watch a video. It's embedded within the system. So let's imagine that I finished watching that training video. I'm good to go. I would mark it as complete. You'll notice that my curriculum progress has updated and my section progress has updated. And then I would proceed through the rest of the content in the curriculum. So I encourage you to check that out. Next, I'm going to show you how to navigate to playlists. So again, no matter the navigation menu icon, no matter where you are in the system, you can always access that. So I will click on the hamburger menu icon. Then I'll click on learning and playlists. Currently, we have 3 different playlists in the system, and all of them are for the Center for Sustainability. I'm going to click on this one with the cute little dog, and this is our waste workshop. So how can we upcycle things that we currently have? So I'll click on that, and I'll be directed to this path-like set of training where I can opt in to what I want to complete. And in this case, I want to watch this first video, which is a YouTube video. So the content is hosted on YouTube, which is great about playlists because you can add TEDx content, any other content, links to external websites. And then I'll click launch. So this will take me out to YouTube. Let's imagine that I watched the video. I'll close out of that window, and then I'll come back here and mark this as complete. When I go back to my transcript, I can see under my completed transcript that that video I just watched, how to upcycle my socks, is now completed. So pretty great. And now I'm going to show you how to add training to your professional development plan. So we'll click on View under the Development Plan widget. And then we'll click on the drop-down arrow and choose Edit. And then we'll scroll down a little bit, and there will be this button that says Add Objective, and that's what I want to do. And let's say for my objective, I want to add sustainability to program operations by end of 2021. I would then decide if this is a career development objective or development objective. And then I'll search for learning. Now I want to narrow this down from 15,000 results to a more reasonable amount. Sustainability. And again, I'll notice that has the book icon, so I know this is the curriculum, and I'll click on this to add it to my objective, click on return to objective, and save and return to plan. And now I can see that this is one of my professional development goals. And to finalize that, I'll click on submit plan. All right, so I went through all of those professional development items really fast. And just to recap, let me pull up my slide here. All right, so just to recap, your next steps would be to search for sustainability and Pioneer at Work, register for the professional development series, follow the sustainability playlist, and add the curriculum or playlist to your professional development plan. And then for the second poll question, let's get a sense of your interest in starting or continuing your sustainability learning journey in Pioneer at Work. All right, so looking at the results, everyone agrees or strongly agrees that they're interested in starting or continuing their sustainability learning journey in Pioneer at Work. So other professional development opportunities that are coming up. For our people development team, we have instructor-led training in the LMS that's coming soon. We also offer coaching and mentoring. And for our Center for Sustainability, you can join the Sustainability Council, partner with the center to offer unit-specific training, or participate in quarterly events offered by the center. So thank you so much for joining today. I hope you learned a little bit more about how Pioneer at Work connects to your professional development and how it applies to sustainability. And I'll hand it back over to Emily.
Thank you so much, Bella, for all that fantastic information. And thank you all for joining. And we hope that some of you will complete this, this brand new training on Pioneer at Work. So hope to see you at later conference sessions, and we'll see you all soon.